Oh, yeah, you in there.
Good.
Hold on. Yeah. There we go, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Yahushua
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem. All right. We're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching this truth. All right, we're the GMS Memphis camp. I'm Yakanan.
Hey, Brother Karab.
Hey, the brother you're not Allah.
All right, and today we got a quick lesson going into you got to believe. All right, because that's what it takes in this truth is belief, man. Believe in this truth, man. And ultimately, what the Lord has to give you that. He has to give you the faith to believe, man. All right. So we got some scriptures lined up, and Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson for the elect. So let's go. Start with that John.
Hey, I got it. This is John chapter 4, starting at verse 46. It says, So Yahushua came again into Cana of Galilee, where he made the water wine, and there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capernaum. And when he heard that Yahushua was come out of Judea into Galilee, he went unto him and besought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death.
Mm-hmm. So he knew Yahushua had the ability to heal his son. All right, so he went to him. That's like, he had that faith and that belief that, if I go to him, I know who the physician is, man. I know who can heal my son. But keep going, bro.
Hey, going to verse 48. This John 4 and 48. Then said Yahushua to him, Except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. The nobleman said unto him, Sir, come down ere my child die. Yahushua said unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth.
See? He said, Go thy way, thy son liveth. Yeah, he just, it's already done. Just go ahead and go on about your way. Go about your day, man. Go home. It's your son good. Keep going, brother.
Hey, John 4 and 51. Yup, John 4 and 50. Yahushua said unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. And the man believed the word that Yahushua had spoken unto him, and he went his way.
See, he believed. He had that faith that what Yahushua said was facts. He knew. Okay, he said he good. And that's how brothers have to be in his faith, man. You have to be like that in his truth. You have to keep that mindset that, hey, what the Lord said is going to happen, it's going to happen, man. When you pray about things, okay, you got to understand, man, hey, the Lord is going to do it, man, no matter what it looks like. We were just speaking on that, man. It'd be times and situations where, you may see things and like, damn, I don't see how this going to work out for me. It look bad. But if you got faith and you believe, you understand like, hey, the Lord got it. I just gotta, I gotta believe. We gotta believe, man. You can keep going and finish that.
Hey, John.
What you got?
Romans 10.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's John 4 and 51. And as he was now going down, his servants met him and told him, saying, Thy son liveth. Then inquired he of them the hour when he began to amend. And they said unto him, Yesterday at the 7th hour, the fever left him. So the father knew that it was at that same hour in which Yahushua said unto him, Thy son liveth, and himself believed in his whole house.
Yep, you see? Him and his whole house.
Man.
That's beautiful. Did y'all want to say something?
Man, I got precepts.
Yeah. It is beautiful though, because hey, that's what come with that faith.
Yeah.
But we gotta be willing to hear the word. You know what I'm saying? If I could grab this before you grab it about the shot. Cause it's just to go back into that John 4 and in verse what did you read? Or it says where he heard the word. Can you read that for me one more time?
47. This John 4 and 40. John 50.
Yeah, John 4 and 50.
Come, this John 4 and 50. And Yahweh Shah said unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. And the man believed the word that Yahweh Shah had spoken unto him, and he went his way.
So this is Romans 10 and starting at verse, I'm going to start at 15, right? In the AMP. Yeah. 16. Because it says, this is Romans 10 and 16 in the AMP. It says, but they did not all pay attention to the good news of salvation.
Right.
And we know who salvation for the Israelites, mainly the elect. But who's bringing it? Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who the world England called Jesus Christ. It says, for Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? It's verse 17. So faith comes from hearing what is told, and what is heard comes by the preaching of the message concerning Hamashiach. So, hey, he heard that message concerning Hamashiach. So he started to have faith and believe, and he had enough courage to act. But Yahweh Shah kind of cut him too, because he said, they seek for a sign. They won't believe unless they see a sign, man. But ultimately, what before he went home and seen his son, he said he heard the word and he believed, man. He had faith, man. And that's the time we gotta come into, man. We gotta have faith and believe before we start to even see the signs, man. Because the Lord, he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do, man.
That's right, brother.
That's
right.
Hey, back in John 4 and 53. So the father knew that it was at that same hour in which Yahweh Shah said unto him, Thy son liveth, and himself believed in his whole house. This is again the second miracle that Yahweh Shah did.
And that's another thing too, because there was the second miracle, because we just read up above that how Yahweh Shah had turned water into wine.
Right.
So that was at a miracle. So a lot of people, a lot of Israelites seen that, and he became his name became more famous around there. So that's why he ultimately had that courage too to ask him to heal his son, because
he knew he had
the power.
He had the power. He knew where to go. You know, just like with us, the Lord has given us those spiritual eyes and ears to hear and believe, and we know. Hey, the Lord has the power to do all things. Oh, that's what Philippians. I can do all things through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who strengthen me. You know, we can do anything, man. Hey. You mentioned that precept, the grain of a mustard seed, man. Have faith, matter of fact, let's get it. You got it?
I agree for you.
Come on, brother. Because, hey, that's all we got to do is believe, man. We got to believe. But that faith has to be given to you, which I believe we wrote that. Nah, I'll grab it. But go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is Matthew 17. This is Matthew 17, starting in verse 20. And it says, and Yahweh Shah said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
See?
Man, hey, a mustard seed is small too. You know what I'm saying? When you look that up in the image, it's a small seed, man.
Right.
But every seed, man, grows to be, man, have pretty much a solid foundation. And that solid foundation is Yahweh Shah. That's how you be rooted and engrafted, because you ultimately believe in the Lord, man. You know, believing in Yahweh Shah. And that gift, you know, like the brother Yakadan finna get into, and that gift really was given unto Israel. Because what it say? What do I require thee of Israel but to fear the Lord thy power and to walk in his commandments? Hey, it was given to Israel. Israel, the only nation in the earth that can demonstrate faith, man. All right, that was given the privilege of faith. But not all Israel is Israel at this moment. So their faith is trickling down to the elect of the nation of Israel, man.
This is Ephesians 2 and verse 8. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of the Most High.
Man.
So that's, man.
Hey, I'm finna say, only the elect know it's a gift, though. You know? And one thing about this gift is not just giving unto everybody, because at this moment you got 2/3 they misusing the grace.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they through unbelief they couldn't enter into the grace, man.
Oh, hey, let's go.
You know, that's in Hebrews, I think.
Hey, look it up.
Hey,
let's grab this one.
Man.
This is just backing a brother up. This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Hey, it says the Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Hey, man, come on now. So at the end of the day, man, hey, if you don't believe, that's on you, man. That don't have nothing. You're not gonna shake our faith because you saying, well, oh, we don't believe in charity. That's UFOs. What you niggas talking about? You know, hey, you just don't have the eyes to see, man. You know, you remember who was that? Alicia. He had to pray for, hey, Lord Babakashai, open his eyes up so he can see what I see.
That is more of us than them.
Yeah, come on, man. Everybody can't see. Everybody not gonna be able to receive this.
Right.
So everybody don't have that gift of faith. All right, to believe. You know what you got, bro?
Hey, I found it. Hey, this Hebrews chapter 3. I'm gonna start at 17, and it says, start at 16. For some, when they had heard, did provoke, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses. And it said, but with whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness?
All right, them unbelievers, man. The Lord killed them off.
Man.
Niggas walking around in a circle. You know? Hey, but you gotta believe, man. Like the lesson going into.
Hey, if I may add too, because it mentioned Moses, right? And the Lord had sent them fiery serpents up on the Israelites too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for them provoking the Lord Yahweh Shemi Hawashai.
Yeah.
And Moses had to lift that serpent on
Yeah.
that staff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which was a resemblance of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And those that believed and had faith was healed. Just like we have to believe and have faith on Yahweh Shai. And it speaks about in John 3:16. The world is for Israel, but you got it though.
Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, just going to the context of that. They don't want to go into the context of John 3:16. You know, how that whole chapter was just talking about faithfulness in Israel. You know? Hey, Hebrews 3:18, to whom swear he that they should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not. So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. All right. Hey, this is Hebrews 3:18 in the AMP Amplified version. To whom did he swear an oath that they would not enter his rest, but to those who disobeyed, those who would not listen to his word? So we see that they were not able to enter into his rest, the promised land, because of unbelief and unwillingness to trust in the Most High. Hey, that's a problem, man. You don't want to deal with nobody that don't trust you, man. You know, you look at this and say, man, you trust me? I got you. Right. Man, nah, bro. Right. Hey, I'm going to leave to my own understanding.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's like a slap in the face, man, when you really telling somebody you got you. Right. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you. Right. And they constantly doing things that show you they don't believe in you. It's going to get to a point where, hey, Babakashai, can we get Sirach?
Oh, yeah.
The second chapter, because it's going to get to the point where it's just like, man, damn, you don't believe in me? Well, fuck you then, man. You don't believe, man? Hey, that's how the Lord going to deal, man. If you don't believe, he not gonna deliver you, man.
That's right. If
you ain't got faith in what he has the power to do, you gonna be asked out. You got a lot of Israelites, man, that really don't have faith. You know, they really don't believe. They don't believe that the Lord rose the third day, man. They don't believe that he has the power to bring them through anything, man. That hey, whatever comes our way, man, like it tells us in what is it, Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against us shall prosper.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You gotta believe that, man. You gotta believe that the Lord is gonna deliver you, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be miracles.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Miracles are gonna be done for the elect. Okay? You gotta believe these things, man. If you don't believe it, then what are you basically doing this for nothing. You're doing it in vain, man. You know? But grab that in Sirach.
Okay, come. Hey, this the book of Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 12. It says, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and a sinner that goeth 2 ways.
Right, you fearful hearted, you faint hand, you're not assured, you're not assured in the truth, man. You're not grounded. You're wavering, man. When you go into being faint hearted, man, you know, anything can shake you up. I know now, hey, with this truth and with Yahweh Shai, man, we understand, man, this is gonna happen, man. All these prophecies are gonna be fulfilled. You know? That means you don't believe in what's written.
Right.
You see? You got it, bro.
And it says, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and a sinner that goeth 2 ways.
Yeah.
And it says, woe.
That made me think of straddling both sides of the fence.
Man,
You monkey in the middle. Oh, I don't know. Man. You playing both sides. Nah, man. Hell out of here. Either you believe or you don't. You got it.
Hey, I got a quick precept.
Come, bro.
Hey, this James 4 and 8. It says, draw now to the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and he will draw now to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your heart, ye double-minded.
See?
So just going back to that Sirach, just so go back to what? Sirach 2 and 12 again. It says, woe, which means destruction, be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Because when you jump up to verse 1 in Sirach, it says what? My son, if thou comest to serve the Lord,
man,
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yep.
So that's why we got to cleave unto the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and stop being double-minded. Hey, we got to have faith to him. Jacob's trouble coming. When we get hungry, guess what? We got to have faith in the Lord that he going to feed us, man. Okay, we got to have faith. And now, man.
Yep. Hey, it starts now, man. Hey, the scriptures speak of Jacob as a worm. You powerless.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do? How we gonna eat? How we gonna get through the worst time that's ever been on the earth without faith and belief in Yahweh Shema Shai that he gonna bring us through? How in the hell you gonna get to the chariot? You think you gonna John Wick your way out of this? No, sir. No, sir. Not gonna happen. You gonna end up, man. You gonna be made an example of.
Right.
Hey, this is what you don't do. The lack of faith right here.
Lean to your
Yeah, you thinking you know. We got to be spiritual, man.
That's right.
But you got it, brother.
Verse 13 in Sirach 2. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
That's the thing. Therefore shall he not be defended. If you don't believe in a person, well, why am I gonna come through for you? You don't believe anyway. I'm gonna lead you to whatever you believe in. You trust in that. Then you trust in your guns. You know, trust in Esau. You know, it tell you in Isaiah the 30th chapter. Okay, it might be 31. You know, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You gonna trust in everything. They said what? They lean not to the Holy One of Israel, and trust not in the Lord. Okay,
so they covered with the spirit, but not in his spirit.
Hey man, you gotta believe, man. You gotta believe in the Lord that he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do, and it's gonna come hard times. But now. Here we have these situations and trials and tribulations that come up in our lives now to build us up. Okay, these are things that the people in this world they're not gonna have a clue. They ain't used to putting that whole trust and belief in Yahweh Shema Shai that he's gonna deliver them. when bad times come, man, they gonna say, "Oh man, cop." All right,
Yep.
don't worry, I'll be back.
I trust my Glock.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust in my pistol. Yep. But I gotta, well, go ahead. Was it more on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says, Sirach 2:14, because it says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?"
Ooh.
So, hey, we got to be patient, because what it talks about in Revelation 13, here's the patience, faith of the saints. You know what I'm saying? We got to be patient, man, because guess what? We got to have faith in the Lord that what He's going to do what He said. He said that what those that killed us with a sword must be killed with a sword.
Yep.
Those that led us to captivity must be put in captivity, man. So that we have faith in those things too, man. Just like we have faith that, hey, He gonna give us our daily bread, okay, and then He gonna keep their hedge of protection around us. But guess what? We can't lose patience. We can't get lackadaisical. Who mentioned that word today? You know what I'm saying? That you got it though, right?
You got it,
Salaki. Yeah, brother, what you got, bro?
I had Mark, something quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, this Mark chapter 9, verse 50.
Too, bro.
Are you good, brother?
Around,
It's right. It says, "Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its saltness, wherewith will ye season it? Have salt in yourselves, and have peace one with another." All right, I got the pretty much AI overview on that one. Going to something beautiful. Come on, give me one moment, brothers.
Yep. That salt, man. You think it's the salt of the earth. You got it.
Yep, here we go. This is dealing with the salt in the AI overview of Mark 9 and 50. It says, Yahushua states that believers are the salt of the earth. This signifies that Christians...
Who are the believers, though? Who are the true believers? The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Those are the true believers of Yahushua, the elect in His time, that's following the laws and statutes, commandments to the best of their ability, and calling on the true names of the Lord Yahushua, man. You got it, huh?
Beautiful. Hey, this signifies that Christians are meant to be a positive influence, savoring and preserving the world. However, it say if they lose their spiritual impact,
it says savoring and preserving the world, because that's what a salt is used as too, as a flavor as you cook, but also to preserve meat in ancient times, man, because they didn't have refrigerators or deep freezers and stuff like that, man. So they preserved it with salt. And guess what? Hey, where the earth was given for us to control, man, to preserve it, okay, and to save it, man, under the rule of Yahushua HaMashiach, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you got it.
Hey, and if they lose their spiritual impact, they are no use like salt that has lost its flavor and are cast aside. Say salt is good also emphasizes that the importance of maintaining one's faith and witness to be effective in their mission. You know, so like faith is the key, man. Faith is required, man. Hey, when you come into the spiritual purpose, not the worldly purpose of the picket fence and the college degree. No, when you come into the thorough understanding of the scriptures, man, you learn the purpose of Yahushua, and then, man, we need saving, we need deliverance. And all we got to do is take heed unto the word, and we can save both ourselves and those that believe. Man, that's why it's very important to show their faith, man. Because faith without works is dead, being alone, man. You know what it says? It's impossible, which we didn't get. It's impossible to please the Lord without their faith, man. You got to have it. Faith and fear go hand in hand.
Yeah, you got to believe, man. And that faith has to be given unto you, man. So if you don't have that gift of faith, that spirit to have the eyes and the ears to see and to hear and receive this word, man, you might be a part of that 2/3 club, man.
Can't
Strong,
get it,
strong possibility.
I got a quick one.
You
Just
got it.
because you said that it was beautiful, right? Because Captain Abahi always say what that fear breeds faith, man.
Right.
All right, so this is Sirach, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 14. Get straight to the point. It says, "To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb." So that's what it was created with the elect, the faithful ones, man. They already have the key, you know what I'm saying, to it, man. They already have the fear of the Lord, so they gonna have their faith, man, already installed.
Yeah,
already installed.
Ready to go.
What you saying? Save. They got the Savior and they got they preserved. The Lord would say He kept that cluster of grape. Hey, He preserved the elect all the way into this time.
That's like you like what the scriptures say you were bought with a price. Hey, that 144, you know, believers,
they bought.
They bought. Hey, the blood already paid for that.
Right.
They good. All right, these preserved. We got this.
Right.
Now the rest, you know, you gonna have to come back around. You still going. That's still mercy. You still receive it, but hey, you know,
Now
that
you go
election.
out.
Yeah, man. So what y'all got? We can get ready to
We
wrap
got the
it too.
Hebrew.
Oh yeah. Grab that, and then what else? I had you can get you can hold that second Ezra 15, and that might be it.
Hey, this
So
Hebrew.
hold on, let's end on that one.
Okay.
Unless you had something else.
Sirach,
You were
Hebrews
talking
10.
about, okay, grab that first then.
Hey, this Hebrews chapter 10, I'm going to start at verse 22. "Let us draw near with a true heart, with full assurance of faith." Because, you know, I was thinking of another scripture. It said, with man it's impossible, with the Most High all things are possible.
God.
Like the Lord pretty much can do things outside human comprehension. Like, you know, like we read with the man, he didn't know that Yahushua, just through his words alone and him believing on Yahushua words, that his son was healed at that hour. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua did plenty of miracles that wasn't even recorded in the scriptures, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like healing the sick. Hey, the woman that was bleeding, she just touched his garment. She said, "Man, if I just touch just his garment," and he felt virtue left him, and he said, "Who touched me?" You know, and
grab it, bro. You ain't got constantly quote it. Grab it.
That's my favorite
Look it up.
man.
That's beautiful because that go right to the lesson.
There you go.
Gotta believe.
Yeah.
And she had the belief that, hey, if I could just get close
Boy.
enough to touch him, then I'm gonna be healed. I'm good.
Man.
And I heard where he say, Yahushua say, hey, wait a minute.
Touch me.
Somebody touch me.
Hey, this is Luke 8:42. "For he had one only daughter, about 12 years of age, and she was lying and dying. But as he went, the people thronged him. And a woman having issue of blood 12 years, which have spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any."
Right, she trying to go to different doctors, so to speak. Everybody telling me the same thing. I can't do nothing about it. We can't heal you.
Can't hear you.
You know, and nothing we can do.
Man.
And what's like crazy about that too, a woman being on her menstrual cycle like that make her unclean. So you know what I'm saying, to be around people like that make them unclean. So you know what I'm saying, she took that risk of trying to get healed.
Yeah,
man.
she knew.
Yeah, she knew.
Yeah, that's faith.
That's faith right
the
there,
faith.
man.
Hey, I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna be healed.
I'm gonna be healed.
You know.
Come on, man.
Yahushua said, "I'm coming to heal the sick, you know, the sinners." Hey, Luke 8:44, "Came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood statched. And Yahushua said, 'Who touched me?' When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, 'Master, the multitude thronged thee and pressed thee, saying, Thou who touched me?' Yahushua said, 'Somebody had touched me, for I perceived that virtue was going out of me.'"
So they like, man, it's so many people, Lord.
Crying
like,
around, bumping you and shit. Lord, like that ain't the touch I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's a touch, man, a virtue, a power. You You know, Luke 8:46, and Yahweh said, somebody have touched me, for I perceived that virtue was going out of me. And when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling. And falling down before him, she declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him and how she was healed immediately.
So confessing openly. You know what I'm saying? Seeking the Lord openly, man. Okay? Hoping to be and praying to be healed, man. We got to have faith, man. I believe the elder, he was going into that time, into that, man. We're coming to a time where we're gonna be a situation where we're gonna have to be crying out to the Lord. Where it's gonna be drastic situations, man. And that right there was kind of like a drastic situation to her, man. Something that she was dealing with. But the Lord saved her from this situation. The Lord, just like the Lord is about to save us, man. Even though it may not look like the Lord may have forsaken us, but no, the Lord has never forsaken us. We just got to keep having faith, man. He's going to heal us and deliver us, man. You got it.
Hey, Luke 8:48. And he said unto her, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole.
Come on, man. Daughter, be of good comfort. Your faith has made thee whole. And also what? Israel also is known as what? The daughter of Zion, man. Okay, we're the Lord's daughter. We're the Lord's women, man. So guess what? We got to have faith. Our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua also make us whole, man. Just
right,
like
brother.
that, man. You got it, though.
And they say, while he yet speaketh, here go another one. There cometh one from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying to him, thy daughter is dead. Trouble not the master. But when Yahushua heard it, he answered him, saying, fear not, believe only, and she shall be made whole. So Yahushua was just going to work, man. You know, everybody was coming at him with problems, man. You know, whether it was with themselves, you know, situations that they was dealing with. Hey, what it say? Cast your burdens on the Lord, and He shall sustain thee.
But how were they ultimately healed though? Through faith and a belief. You know, He said, "What? Fear not." You gotta believe, man. You know, so through the belief, that's how we're gonna be healed, man. Which was what the word of the day, healing. He coming what? Healing in His wings, man.
That Mara Papa.
Come on now. So.
It's a lot.
You got it, bro.
Just made me think of another account, because these beautiful accounts that we're reading, right? Even the blind man, he can't even see the Lord, but he had faith still.
Hey, I got that account with Thomas too. I had to get that one, but I had that account with the Christians. I always say Doubting Thomas.
Doubting Thomas,
you know?
Doubting Thomas.
Because, hey, matter of fact, I'm going to just get to the point.
I'm
going to just get to the point, though. Because what it says, and matter of fact, let me go to 27. It says, then said he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands. And reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. And Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my power. Yahushua said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Like you were saying, speaking on the blind man, he couldn't even see. But hey, he believed though. You gotta have the faith to believe, no matter what. You know? And ultimately, man, that's what it's gonna take.
Right.
Extreme belief and faith that the Lord is gonna bring us through, man. You know?
There's so many beautiful accounts we could just get, man.
Oh, come.
Especially, I just quoting this account when that man picked up his bed on the Sabbath and Yahushua healed that walking man, and the Pharisees came. Hey, who asked you to take up your bed?
Right.
Yahushua, like, you know, and he tried to go to the man's parents. They went to the man's parents and asked, was he always like this? You know, she said, ask him yourself. He a grown man, you know? Like pretty much, man, hey, we made, that having faith make you a witness, man. And it ultimately make you proclaim Yahweh Shema Shah forevermore. Because he the only one that can do this. He the only one that can heal and bless us, man, and deliver us from these pestilence and diseases that we got.
Yeah. Hey, that's matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that precept that I had group chat, and brothers can get what we're gonna get. We're gonna go on and wrap it.
Yeah, Hebrews 11:6 on my end.
Yeah, but I'm finna let me get this real quick. Did you have something, bro?
Second Ezra.
Okay. All right, we ain't gotta get that.
Okay.
Well, it do speak of unbelief though. But we in the believing now.
Right.
For them
You gotta
unbelievers,
believe.
yeah, you gotta
You
believe.
gotta believe.
For them unbelievers, it is
That's
what
a
it
whole-
is.
That's a whole nother topic.
Man, but yeah, this is Malachi 4:2. It says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." But that's the point. Hey, you gotta have a name too.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful point. It says, "Unto you that fear my name." You see? So you gotta fear the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's where that, like the brother was quote. Well, you brought out a precept that said without it says what did it say? That you just brought it out, Salaki. I want to say it wasn't Proverbs first chapter, was it?
No.
Damn.
Hebrews. That's what I brought down.
Hebrews. Okay.
was
Bring it out
mentioned-
again, because
Hebrews 11:6 without faith is
It's impossible.
that's another good one. But I know you just brought out something that just slipped in my mind.
Oh, the
So
faithful in the womb.
Oh, yeah, Sirach 1 and 14.
Yeah, faithful in the womb.
Faithful in the
Yeah,
womb.
right.
But this also a good one here. This is Proverbs. Damn.
1 and 14.
Is it 1 and 20? Nah. I'm thinking of another precept. So like it, bro. Damn. They go into fearing and faith. Damn, I thought it was in Proverbs, but it's all good.
Proverbs 1 and 7 going to fear.
Is it?
Yeah, that fear. Proverbs 1 and 7.
That's it, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah, it's the one. I knew it was. I don't know why. When I go to Proverbs, the first chapter, I always go to 20. Yeah, this is this Proverbs 1 and 7. It says, "The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is the beginning of knowledge." So that's where the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding come from fearing the Lord. So you gotta have the fear first. That's what's gonna move you, to do the will, to do what the Lord wants you to do. It starts with fear. It says, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Yeah, so like it. I know I kind of rambled to get there, but that was the point, though, man. It starts with the fear. It starts with the fear of the Lord, man. Okay? And we have to have that fear in order to what? Receive the faith to get it. But you got it, man. We'll get ready to end it on what you got there. Hebrews?
Hey,
Unless you had something, brother? Okay, come.
Hey, this is Hebrews 11 and... I'm going to start at 1, jump to 6. Hebrews 11 and 1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him.
Right. You got to believe, man. But it starts with what? It starts with fear first, then the faith to take action, to do what the Lord commanded us to do. And it's what the scriptures say in Sirach. It was created with the faithful in the womb, man. So if you're able to receive this word and really get this and understand that, man, that's a strong possibility. You could be a part of that election, man. You are a part of that faithful from the womb to be able to receive this, man, and understand this thing, man. Which is a beautiful thing. Lord willing, we endure, but we got to believe. Got to believe, man. So, hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson for the elect. Once again, we're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem HaKakodash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.